Hello, how are you? I hope you are fine, just working and enjoying staying with your family. Yes? Okay. This presentation has some exercises according to the last week's topic about how to make gerunds and the present progressive if you had the chance to check last week's presentation too. Okay. So this presentation is uh, quite old. I just had it there stored in a file, but I'm going to use it because I forgot I had this one. Okay, so I didn't want to erase the date because I started it and then I left it there. But well, I had just prepared it and I hope it can be useful. So the topic is how to add ing to the verbs. Yes, because I'm going to make the presentation, but as you can see, the slides are in Spanish because some classmates asked me to explain this in Spanish, and well, I'm going to try to use both languages. Okay, so adding ing to the verbs, right? As you could see in the rules or in the presentation I share with you, we have to check the spelling of verbs, right, to add ing. So as you can see, most of the verbs, right, you add ing. These are the most common, no? For example, wear, wearing, go, going, cook, cooking, hold, holding. So just add ing. But there are certain rules that we have to follow. In this case, for example, those verbs ending in e, that is called the silent e, right? In that case, we drop the e and we add ing. For example, write, smile, take. So drop the e and add ing, writing, smiling, taking. Yes, that's quite simple. Then when a one syllable verb, right, has one vowel and ends in a consonant, we have to double the consonant. For example, the verbs sit, get, run. They have only one syllable, right? And they have consonant, vowel, consonant, right? That is the case. Consonant, vowel, consonant. So I have to double the last consonant. So I have sit, sitting, get, getting, run, running. So, for example, I have these verbs. They are very simple or common verbs, and I just have to add ing. Of course, if you are speaking, right, that's in the orally form, well, all the verbs sounds like if they have an ing at the end, just walking, singing, reading, stopping, using, listening, swimming, coming, doing, smoking, drinking, eating, right? Now try to practice these verbs in your notebook, adding the ing, right? For example, use has a silent e. Come has a silent e. So what do you have to do? Drop the e and add ing, right? Okay. The verb swim. The verb swim, yes, you have to add ing. Do you have to add? Do you think you have to add the double M according to the rule? What do you think? Yes, because we have to add. Yes, we have to add a double M because the sound has only one syllable, swim, right? So the correct thing is that you add the M, swimming. But you don't double the M in come because most of the times some students tend to double the M. In this case, in come, in the verb come, we don't double the M because what we are doing is to drop the E, right? So don't get confused with swim, with double M, and come, only one M. So try to do this exercise in your notebook to practice the rule. And then you have here the answers if you want to check, right? Okay. Now, with the subjects he or she is, right? We are going to add the correct form of the verb in present progressive or in present continuous in this exercise. But look at the pictures first. We have what is he doing, right? Or what are they doing? What is she doing? Yes? So, in the first sentence, you have what they usually do. I mean, they have what is their occupation, right? For example, he is a painter. That is what he does every day, right? That is his occupation. But now in the picture is the actual the current action. He is a painter. Now he is jogging. He is an engineer. Now, do you remember the structure for this tense? Is the subject, the verb be, the gerund, and the complement. Okay, so you have the verbs in parentheses or in brackets. That's how you are going to make your examples. He is an engineer. Now he is meditating. Right? Try number 2, 3, 4, and 5. He is an actor. Now, number 3, they are executives. Now, she is a student. Now, the boss. What is the boss doing now? What is happening with the boss now? Yes? Okay, try to do these exercises orally, and then if you have time, you can practice in your notebook. As practice, yes? You don't have to give me these exercises or send the answers, right? Just try to practice. Now I have here some other actions. Look at the pictures first. Try to establish what is happening. Right? So listen, I think the telephone. What about number 2? There is a woman with it looks like she has a new dress. So you say, I see that your new dress today. What about this baby? There is a baby and the mother is there. So please be quiet. The baby. Then there is a woman, right? What do you think? Is she traveling by bus, by train, by plane, by car? What do you think? Okay, then try to give the answer. At present, and to South America. Okay, in the next picture there is a couple and there is a car. Yes, and it has a note. A note. It says sold. What do you think they did? Right? It's their car right now. So try to complete these sentences. You have the correct verb in the brackets, in parentheses, and try to do this first orally. First try to practice orally, and then try to do it in your notebook. Okay, then when you are ready, check your answers. Okay, now try to answer this. What do you like doing? What do you like doing? Yes? I like camping in the countryside, but I like camping in towns. She play the guitar, but she plays the piano. Do you really like Marta? Of course, I. Now, in this case, we have to choose the correct auxiliary. This is like a review of the present simple tense so that you can check, yes, about what people do or usually like. In this case, we don't use present continuous. Yes, when you talk about likes or dislikes, remember you use present simple. So this is that, or to see if you can check or notice the difference. Okay, here there are some other exercises. All humans eat meat. Must Carla go to the beach very often? No, my cat eat meat. Okay, so as you can see in these examples, when you refer to actions that are common for you or are everyday actions or you are expressing likes and dislikes, in this case you don't use present continuous. Yes, we use present simple. Okay, when you are ready, when you finish these exercises, right, you can check here. Okay, well, here's an example. I usually work at university, but today I am working for Prepa Online. And what about you? Try to give 2 or 3 examples about what do you usually do or what do you like, and what are you doing now? So try to use 2 sentences, one in present simple and one in present progressive. Yes? Another example could be, we usually go to university. We usually go to the classroom. But today we are working online. Or today we are taking lessons online. Yes? We are contrasting both tenses, present simple and present continuous. Okay, I hope you can do these exercises. They are very short, very simple. If you can do them orally, as long as you are watching this presentation, that is okay for you to practice. But if you can and if you have the time, right, I suggest you do these exercises in your notebook. Try to copy the exercises. Yes, starting with the verbs. Try to review the spelling rule to make gerunds. Yes, then check your answers, then go to this exercise. It is a good strategy when you copy or when you write down sentences in your notebook, because you make your brain work, right? You make your brain work on your to recall what you are learning. Yes, or elicit. Elicit is the process to call this vocabulary you have in your memory, in your short-term memory or long-term memory. So when you copy, when you write down, for you it's also a good exercise. Okay, so try this in your notebook if you want. Okay, this is only for practice. Then you have the answers and try this. And finally, try to contrast given examples combining present simple and present continuous about your how you are living now in your house along this quarantine. Yes, so you say, I usually go to the supermarket, but today I am staying home, right? So you can combine what you do every day, your routine, and talk about those changes you have now, talking about present continuous. Okay, that's all for today. And well, see you next lesson with a final review of this topic, right? Present continuous in contrasting with present simple. Thank you very much and enjoy your day.